channel. My name is Zach, and today we are continuing our adventure of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 3. So get your supplies, get comfy. Let's continue this adventure. We'll just dock at the Alliance. That's
You're
fine.
cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Well, we need to go everywhere, so...
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Is under attack. Although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth, the invading force appears to be the same Templars planets.
Alright, let's see, let's refresh on what we need to do here. So we got the find someone who needs that. We need to go to the hospital, see Ashley, and do that. Need that and that. So let's just, and we need to meet Miranda.
There you are. Shepard, it's so good to finally see you.
You too, Miranda.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard, am I still part of your plan? It's been so long I wasn't sure where we stood.
Miranda, things are never going to be easy for us. But I'll always want you in my life.
No second thoughts? This is your chance to back out.
None.
It was hard to be away from you. Surprised myself how attached I got. I'm not good at attached.
Just stay close from now on, all right?
I wish I could. I really do. But there's something I need to deal with.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I knew you'd want to help, and I'm grateful. But you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the Elusive Man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
Did you try to contact me when I was back on Earth?
A visit by the former Cerberus second-in-command would have been disastrous. Any kind of secret communication would have looked even worse. I was tempted to break in and see you.
That would have been tough to explain.
Right. Fun and games till they arrested me or just shot me on sight. I had to play it safe, for both of us.
I understand. If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Ariana.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
The Alliance military has
Did you just see that Turian just skirt across?
Reaper forces.
You okay, dude?
Fierce fighting continues.
Alright, so nothing else going on here. I don't think. Anyway, let's just verify here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. Okay, so let's... Got the freaking... Yeah, okay. We got a lot to do. I don't know if it's gonna be any help. Oh, we can use this now. Cool, but I don't want to yet.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
I guess we can go to the Citadel. I guess we can do everything in order. Wouldn't hurt too much.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
But what I need is proof. I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I am Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
The council called the
Okay, so we get that to deal with.
once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard.
So hopefully we'll discover that, like, when we're on a planet or whatever.
Military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
So things are going to get complicated with Ashley and Miranda then, because, you know, he's still... If we're going to play this, we still have feelings for both, technically. I mean, nothing's really changed in that aspect.
Hello, ma'am.
She's still...
What can I do for you today?
She's still at it today. Let's just check in with, I guess, everyone, to be honest. Let's just make sure we're not missing anything.
It never
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many people are walking around eyeball.
Okay, so this is all...
Yeah,
That's all bullshit, pretty much. We don't really need to go to the Spectre stuff. Let's go to... Dina.
You're a citizen.
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, rest assured, I will not. I know I can move mountains.
Okay. Same stuff with you, so I guess there really wasn't a point to come here. Alright, oh, wait. Hi, can I talk to you?
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi, you're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
No, see, you're just kissing ass because I'm going to do the thing that you want me to do.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay, so now you're just gonna be fucking around me 24/7 then. Let's... Is that why he said to go to the office? Night, gay, Citadel entry.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Alright, so looks like we're gonna be sticking to the Citadel for a while. Probably for this episode. That's my guess.
The Nebula and the Nimbus cluster. Ilium is under attack, although the Asari...
Alright, let's just continue down the list.
Commander Shepard, one
Head to
moment.
Purgatory and...
Now,
Wait a minute. Presidium.
at ward level, Purgatory. Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Presidium is after the hospital. Okay, cool. I know there's people that wanted me...
Can't believe he did that. They were refugees. Damn it, it's not like they had much left to start with.
Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artists swindled them out of what little they have left.
Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. Guy filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Not much we can do with this new detail anyway. What are we, a couple of mall cops?
Should've just shot the bastard when we had the chance.
Yeah, well, you didn't, so... That's on you.
I know people are complaining. We're doing what we can with what we've got here, but let me finish. Our power grid can only handle so much power before it shuts down, and we can't use the backups. No, the new red...
Okay, so we just got something for backups. Now we need to find schematics for a new power grid. Joy.
But we can't get more budget. Look, I'm not touching the backups.
No. I'm telling you, I saw the look in his eye before we started off across that street. It was like, come and get me, Death. Piece of shit.
But you're not kidding anyone else.
Exactly. You're not getting anyone else.
Hey, ready to get this party started?
Hey, Mal, you're here.
Hell yeah, I'm here. For the next 48 hours, I'm spending as much time in this bar as humanly possible.
Yeah, we had the same thought. So, the bar's over there, and,
Hey, is the whole squad here? Hey, guys!
yeah. We're going to, have a guys' night.
I'm just fascinated with talking with the listening in on conversations.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. You will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
Oh, is that so? Yeah.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
Of course it is.
Arya.
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all 3 groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back.
They already have guns, Shepard. I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers. I'm trying to help you. Why don't you think it over? Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I
Of course he is.
with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Nah, nothing. Nope. Yeah. So we got that to deal with. I know there was something else up here, or around here, that someone else wanted to talk to me or something. Yeah, like everyone's freaking dancing. Okay, nothing here. I'm just combing through like every square.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts. You don't think I like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, loco.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably.
But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them?
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Let's not overdo.
Well, you could at least buy me around.
I had a feeling you were working up to it.
Yeah? And I have a feeling you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Thanks for the drink.
Okay, so I guess it was James. Right, we went up there, we talked to her. I think it's time we leave Purgatory. We got way more side quests and stuff, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, you know, but you know, it's Mass Effect likes to do that too. Like, oh hey, here's a shit ton of stuff, but you have to go and find it. You have to listen to. We're not ready for the lab yet. You have to listen to everything and listen to the conversation. You could just skip right by it if you're not paying attention. But yeah, the things with Ashley and Miranda are gonna get way more complicated.
Yes, I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but no.
I found this metagel formula and figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
Well, there's one thing done.
Tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Okay, good to know.
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now.
This war has left.
We're fine now.
Oh yeah, we already talked to you earlier, so I guess we'll just continue.
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy. They have biotic...
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone. But I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome. So that's 2 while we're here. Okay, we can go see Ash in a minute. I just want to make sure.
Prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Okay, so there's apparently some.
From our frontier isn't safe.
Yep, there we go.
Yes. All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back.
Okay, I need surgery, but when can I get back to the front?
You're not.
What?
You have extensive nerve damage. Once we remove the leg, we can't install a prosthetic for at least 5 weeks.
I told my squad I'd fly back next week.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
Did you die? Because you're not blinking, sir. Oh, you are. Okay, you are blinking your life. Cool. Alright, there's nothing here. I don't think. Oh, okay. Oh.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. But where do we...
Well, not all.
Did we cut all ties?
A lot has happened, Ash. But I'd like to work this out.
I'm surprised.
Why?
Miranda Lawson? Ring a bell?
What about her?
I wear armor into battle, not swimwear. I'm a real person, Shepard, flaws and all. Not sure if that's your thing anymore.
I don't deny any of it. We both have history. We can dwell on the past, or admit we might have a future. So, what do you think?
We take it slow, okay? Just give me some time.
Okay. Okay. Get some rest. You need anything at all, let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy, but I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. So, what's all this, Lieutenant?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well...
It was the Reapers, Ash. You
just losing everyone.
Right now, we need you
I'll
back.
be back. I mean...
Roger that, Elsie.
I'm gonna talk to her, off camera, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so she knows about Miranda. I wonder how we're gonna play this. Because I want to try to play it like realistic, like, okay, we have feelings for both, and then see where the story goes with them. Maybe Shepard gets, fucked over for cheating on one with the other or whatever.
You too.
So, yeah. Thane!
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities, no fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you, Thane. Tragic as it may be, but...
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant of metagel that allows for an even higher absorption rate.
So there you go, cool.
You'd like a sample?
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Then we'll do the Presidiums, and we'll go to the lab, then we'll fucking finally leave.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Yeah, look at all this, and then 2 priority missions right there. It's like, oh my god. Alright, so 1's the bank. 2's Gnarl, 3's they are. So basically.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else?
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, and it's good advice. Let's sign up as Med-10 volunteers.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers...
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is at Kanala Exports.
Demands charity and forgiveness of debts in times of war.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Was lost in our whole world. And now, our people have lost their way.
I'm taking all your shit.
Store credit.
Yeah, I don't care.
Our Elkos Combine affiliate branches for any and all personal needs.
Okay, anything else while I'm on this side? Excuse me. Thank you.
I think I'm ready to end it with this. Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the things...
It's not fair to him or to you. With all the craziness of a war going on, you deserve to be happy.
And I'm not. I have to be honest with him.
Then you need to tell him.
You told me, but fuck it.
Switch, financial BIs, military gear will lose millions.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard?
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares of Walkfront.
Theoretical enemy.
Thinking of going? To Sanctuary. Sorry, I thought you were looking at the ad.
Of course not. Sanctuary is a scam.
What?
Oh, Count. Somebody's making money off people's fear. Wish I'd thought small. Primal Invictus has requested a war summit of council races. Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation.
Quick, hands behind your back. We'll be here any minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Blood Pack's leader. Arya brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this.
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice. Don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
So we are getting stronger. Alright. That's good. It doesn't look like there's anything on the other side, but let's just double check before we head downstairs or further down or whatever. So yeah, these doors are blocked off.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive...
So let's just start. Yeah, let's just work left to right. We're just gonna.
Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
Okay, anyone, anywhere.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
Yeah, you don't need to talk to me. No one wants. Oh, hey.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavon. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us. Hello, Shepard.
Alright, and where's Barlavon? Back at the bank. That's where he usually hangs out. Or he could be up there.
Listen, do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad out there.
We will.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm just trying to, do my duty and whatever kind of thing. My God, this place is huge. Edie?
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience.
Oh,
How do you
yeah,
know when
okay.
someone is romantically invested?
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's got to be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to
Oh,
stimulate
Jesus.
the emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, The important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you. I have noticed many displays of public affection on the Citadel.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication
Thank you
Weaponry.
for shopping
Shopping
seems
at Casa
disproportionately
Fabrication
high.
Weaponry.
Everybody could die tomorrow.
Hey, Commander, check it out. There's also a big expose on quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
She's earned a little shore leave.
Oh, you love each other. That's good.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna buy you out.
Licensed huntresses may apply for a professional discount at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Oh? Well, that's great. I just hope he knows which ones to fight.
Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't... Well, I just...
My husband is risking his life to protect us right now.
I'm so sorry. That was thoughtless and... I'm so sorry.
No, I understand. Sometimes I'm surprised myself. Anyway, would you like to make a purchase?
Yes, of course. Anything for our troops.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
Look, he's not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
It's that refund guy.
Let's get this over with. Here, I sent you a full refund.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
You mean it?
Of course I do.
A full refund?
Yes, congratulations. Agor Munitions. Remember, for deals
purchases
made by
Agor Munitions will show.
Yeah, you've been fighting for those for a long time.
Welcome to Sippertine Armory.
Well, looks like we're gonna be fully stocked for a while. Okay, so we need to find Bar Levon, which hopefully is on our map. Yep, and just as predicted, he's back at the bank. D-Sec? Uh-oh. Hey, yeah, I need to talk to what's-his-face.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon. Of course.
Okay.
Everything I can do to help. The extreme weather conditions may require technology.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
I know what you mean. I thought our training prepared us for everything, but this...
Every time that Asari Commando sees me, she just starts screaming. I can even hear it when I'm trying to sleep now. I'm supposed to be helping her, but I feel like I'm breaking her world all over again every time she sees me.
It's not your fault. Any human would probably trigger that reaction for her at this point.
No. I looked up the file on that colony she was at. That girl she keeps talking about? We look alike. I shouldn't even be allowed in to help anymore.
Oh, I thought there was something that we could do for her, but nope. Alright. Alright, to the bank we go. And then where else to get, God knows. At this point, we got so many different. Okay.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time.
Barlavon, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts.
Yeah, because I know the Shadow Broker, but, you know.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act. Come see me once you've completed. The galactic market is in...
Okay, so now we're done with that. We have to see...
Shepard, please select a destination.
It's in Normandy Dock at the holding area. And we also have to go to the lab.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24, emergency civilian housing.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell you.
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find you.
Why am I here?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
A lot of people missing.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so this wasn't intentionally. I didn't mean to go here. Let's just say that.
Excuse me. What was your name again?
Picard.
Christophe Vasseur. Good to meet you. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I'm not in there.
I don't know how long it was since I escaped Leo. Do you know Leo?
Okay, that sounds like a pointless conversation. Can't talk to you.
My brothers and sisters, we have faith.
I recovered your pillars of strength from the kite's nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D24.
Thank you. Right.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Well, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to test.
Batarian State Arms. Defending.
Alright, there we go. You're welcome for that. I think there's nothing else here. Okay, cool. Okay, is there anything I can do for anyone back here? No. Okay. So that's why we were sent here, to help out the refugees and stuff. They're just bitching. Okay. Let's go back down.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operation. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you. Needed to realize. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring
Yeah,
at me
got a point.
time, I might have to.
Yeah, he mentioned...
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Let's check on those Metagel supplies. Yes, sir. And have we heard anything from the hospital? The surgeons there are all busy.
Shepard.
What's happened?
We convinced the...
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. We'll need to move.
Casualties are that?
Our front line. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10.
That's not war. Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on. Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet. But what about you? I'm still...
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't. There's a lot more war to go.
Yeah, no shit.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI?
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We lost it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Okay.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together.
That's true.
Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy. I come pre-installed with a flight sim of the SSV Normandy. Got any pets? You look like a Varren person. Always nice to see you. Hey again.
Okay, so cool that that's around. That looks like that's everything here. Well, here is in this refugee camp for now. You look important. Damn. Like your armor, dude. Okay, so not intentionally where I meant to go, but it worked out. So I have to go to the labs, though. Normandy, Normandy, and then talk to... No, we have to go to the embassies.
Now at docking bay D24.
No, we have to go back to the embassies.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please one moment, please.
Because what's...
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Because of Commander Bailey or Captain Bailey, whatever the fuck. Commander Bailey. He was captain, but now he's commander.
Shepard, what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk about you releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
Of course, all those back and frickin' forth. Alright, so let's see. C-Sec is back at...
It appears that Turian forces may lose their planet.
the Presidium, right?
Commander Shepard, please one moment, please.
Right? Yes. Number 3 upstairs. Okay, cool.
Now arriving at Presidium.
Have you decided how to tell him?
I don't know. A text message is so impersonal. He's off risking his life. He deserves more than that. I could record something, but I hate leaving vid messages. I always get flustered.
Maybe you need a script.
Or maybe I need to get him on a vid call so I can do it face to face.
Who knows when he'll be deployed somewhere with an open comm channel. He knew it'd be hard to communicate when he left you here.
Damn. Okay, where's C6? Upstairs, right? Yep.
The same term once used by a disgraced Commander
I think it was up here anyway. No, it was not. I was completely wrong. It's downstairs. Okay.
has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
You don't think Sanctuary is real?
You look horrible.
I'm willing to bet you look worse than I do.
Did you hear about the chemical fire in those kids?
Commander Shepard.
General Araka, I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war
They're gonna kill you if you don't stop.
the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
See, we're like going on close to an hour, and look at all these. Well, that's the map. Genius. Codex. Look at all this. Look at all this.
Commander.
I'll get you.
Okay, we said we are gonna work on that. Still, we need to go to C-Sec. I swear I was on the Presidium, right? Am I going nuts? Like, I need to speak with Conic, I think, anyway.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop.
I think, yeah.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
So, what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and then spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns. Credits don't talk with me, Commander. C-Sec wants my top of the line. You gotta come through with a couple artifacts. Credits don't talk with me, Commander.
Okay.
Armory. Thank you for
Give me that, though.
Welcome to Agor. Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
Okay, so C6 up the stairs. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay. I'll talk to you.
I've connected with Jonah Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Thank you. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
You have to move on.
And I will, once all my enemies are dead. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
saying my second-in-command is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Okay, so what now? Alright, so... Recover from the Apian, okay. Find a way to deal with Baraka, which that was finding artifacts. Sneak, or speak with Commander Bailey. Yeah, okay. Find evidence of what happened to his son and return it to the ambassador. Oh yeah, we still have to go to the labs. Find evidence on the Hanar and the Presidium, and we... So in other words, there's a lot of bullshit that we have to look for. Alright, so...
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are
what I'm thinking is we go out, we leave here. Well, go to the lab, see what they want, and then I'll leave this episode here and then go from there. I think we'll leave the Citadel, go on our adventure of like scanning and searching for everything, and then come back here is what I'm assuming.
Shepard, please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
The docking bay is fine because then we can quickly transfer to the labs from right here.
D24.
So it looks like, yeah, we got our work cut out. Why do we need powers? Why are you popping that up now? Thank you.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can get...
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a...
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
He's gonna...
No.
Yep.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you want to...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update?
Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something.
Give me the brief.
About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search
These
filter
are
for
all murders
locations
in
known
which
to
the
have
accused
Prothean
lacked
ruins
a
or
known
artifacts?
motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need...
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter,
Prothean
you may
artifacts.
examine the results on the galaxy map program. No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Ah, Jesus, there's a whole nother layer.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know
That data is classified top secret.
It won't. The data's encrypted.
I'll keep the
Close to his heart.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
March 7th, 21. But the timing is wrong.
What do you think?
It is possible. If we can find data on the move, those appear to be sightings of ships that match. Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Page 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the...
Bryson was tracking unexplained creatures.
Bryson was...
And Garneau could have been... Edie, can you add a search filter?
Adding the search filter now.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the...
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at
65, 81. Yeah, there you go.
Numbers to construct.
All right, let's get back to the...
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Adding it now.
This. Okay, so we have a lot more search filters. Okay, so creature sightings. Bingo. We have several.
On the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Of course I want to narrow the search.
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. Five possible systems.
Got it, thank you. Arachnid activity. I don't think that'd be it. Nah.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 5 possible systems.
Reaper activity?
Still 5.
Abilities.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Yeah, I just want to double check that.
3 possibilities.
So 3 possibilities. That gives us a higher chance. I think that's pretty much everything. So I think we can leave now.
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL, if Leviathan is old enough, it would...
Okay. Can you give me a search?
Doing so now.
Okay. Maybe not. We were just about to leave.
Element 0 deposits.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Alright. I think we should return to the Normandy, right? Because we don't need to do yeah, I think we just go back to Purgatory. Or back to the Normandy. I was looking at Purgatory, jeez. I think we have a lot of...
At your private terminal, Commander.
I think we have a lot, Omega. It's time. Okay, never mind. We're going back to the Citadel real quick.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to Aria.
Follow me.
So where is she?
Shepard. There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
I assume this is about retaking Omega?
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility. Since taking Omega, they've spread through the galaxy. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out. I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best. The leader of the Cerberus occupation is General Oleg Petrov.
Don't know him.
The elusive man's top military strategist, but all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What's your intel on the other?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight.
So you're winging it?
Not at all. There are secrets. I can tell you this. Petrovsky's...
Sounds familiar.
Shepard, I know my reputation, but the people were free. This man took all the... When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything I've...
What's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professional.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself. Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Aria and I will meet you on the command ship.
Well, fine. Just by myself. Oh, shit. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna leave this episode here. We've gone over a little bit, so thank you guys so much for sticking around, and thank you guys so much for watching. As always, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, and please don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when we upload our content. And as always, I'll see you guys on our next adventure.